And the like background story of when Junior's young was so cool. Peach, yeah, they were all amazing.
They improved so far.
He just wants to. The thing is, I don't think they're gonna do a Yoshi movie because like, it's really amazing.
Hell yeah. Oh my god. Eyes on
Indeed, it is.
Hi guys, so we're back. And the movie was fucking sick as mother. And you know how I said my favorite scene in the first one was like the Rainbow Road scene?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this movie had way more fucking cool action scenes, like almost the whole time. Like, holy shit. Like,
Today, we destroy the Mushroom Kingdom. Tomorrow, the universe!
Yeah.
Yes! I'm diabolical!
Yes, they did you perfectly. Oh my god.
I was so badass. I
know,
fucking love it.
You were.
I was
Holy
awesome.
shit. They hold it off big time.
That's a motherfucking Junior. Let's
I think
go.
we finally have a perfect marathon. Fucking finally.
I know. Mario told the truth. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, Mario.
Let's go. I'm glad you guys saw it finally.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
Oh, it was so
First
awesome.
time's the charm, I guess.
Let's go.
Mm. But
Eggman, I'm so fucking happy.
mm, yeah,
I was brilliant today.
yeah, all the stuff all the clutter in the first movie was cut.
Fucking like address a few things. Why was there people saying this didn't feel like a Mario Galaxy movie, and the first one did a better job representing Mario?
No
Are you
fucking
blind?
way.
Are you fucking
I did
blind?
not see that for a second at all.
I don't understand that at all.
First one felt way more.
There was so many cool Mario things. Like the thing of Bowser Jr. with his Mario Maker
Yeah.
was epic as fuck.
The warp scene was fucking amazing.
Yep, Wart.
Yeah, like holy shit. Also, I just want to say another thing as well. Fucking hell, the animation is like so fucking breathtaking the whole time.
I know, it's awesome.
I know someone might say, "Oh, this is no Toy Story," and yeah, it's not on that level, like emotional complexity and storytelling. But holy shit, though! Either way, the animation is like 100% worth praising because
It's awesome.
holy shit, and the actual action sequences as well. Well,
Yoshi's awesome.
yes, yeah,
Yoshi.
I think that helped as well because this one has screen time for Mario characters I care most about. I think they had Luigi with Mario the whole time, which is good, way better than before.
Yeah, a lot better.
And they still did that without sacrificing Peach as well. They found a nice.
Yeah, Peach was really good in this movie.
Mm,
And Peach and Rosalina's story was cool.
yeah, right.
I saw some people on Twitter hate it, but I don't understand why.
Yeah, also, yeah, I have no idea what the third one's going to be though.
Well,
I'll be honest,
Daisy
yeah.
will be in the third movie, so that'll be cool.
My fucking wish though, this might be wishing a bit too high, but I hope the third one they're actually adapting one of the RPG stories because they finally done it now with this movie. They've made the perfect Mario film universe. So this is why I really want the next movie to be like one of the RPG games. Because then you get it. You get the fucking.
Also, can we talk about that Mr. Game & Watch just randomly showed up? just to show up for like a few seconds? That was fucking
I
cool.
know.
Like, my paintbrush is so fucking epic.
Yeah, that means Luigi created Mr. Game & Watch then. Alright then.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh well, the boy, you know.
The thing is, it's like, there was like no annoying characters in this at all.
No.
Everyone was great.
I loved everyone in this film.
It was
Yeah,
so
it's not like
animal.
DK where okay, everyone was in character in this film. Everyone. You know, it's not like DK in the first one where like, come on, the whole DK section, you know, like that's not really how they are. That's not a really good adaptation. But this, yeah, it was all 1-to-1.
I can't believe people think the first one's better.
Yeah, Christ.
It doesn't
No
make any
fucking way.
sense. I fucking love this one.
This one was just a good time the whole fucking journey. Alright.
Yeah, we all loved it. It was so animal.
And I'll be honest, this one was even then. Even if this one is no Toy Story, it was more fucking emotional than the first film, anyways. Like the whole Peach emoji and stuff, and even the
Mhm.
Bowser and Junior scene. Like the
Yes, I
scene
love
where
that.
he like tells the bedtime story with his lip. Fucking hell, how does Bowser? You can tell Bowser fucking cares because he went through all the trouble.
I know.
And he's obviously burning some of it. Like he saw a Parkin with his fire breath. He burnt some of his little makeup planets. So that means the next day he's gonna have to put it all back together again. So
Oh yeah, it did me and Bowser Jr. so well.
yeah,
I love that.
Mario Peach are better. Luigi still doesn't really have much going on, but it's definitely better than the first one. And
He was in it a lot more.
yeah,
He was pretty funny. I like Luigi.
they did kind of slyly set up that Daisy was going to exist before she even showed up. Because Luigi had that line and say, "Oh yeah, that's because she has any friends," you know.
And I liked how like Mario was like trying to get with Peach. Like I feel like that's cool.
Mm. The thing is, though, you can tell Peach already likes him anyway. So.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's definitely gonna be a thing that happens more.
Mm. And
It just
actually,
felt more like a representation of Mario.
mm.
It had like everything.
But like, yeah, technically Bowser didn't really fulfill like an arc in the conventional sense, but
It's
I
Bowser.
don't know, it still works. I don't know.
I got on a post for I'm like Shake Redemption, trying to get out.
I know.
Get me out of here. It was just so epic.
I'll say this: I was expecting something like this when Junior realizes why did Mario bother to save me, and that's when Mario or whoever could say, "Well, yeah, what do you think? Why didn't we just kill Bowser immediately? No, we want you to get better."
Yeah, Mario saved me. That was very nice
Yeah.
of him. I know, I just made a whole fucking dinosaur dragon show up.
Yeah, the one from Odyssey in that fucking level.
Yeah. How dare I do that? That was epic. Okay, Eggman, I think we can say now the movie did me and you amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, feels good. And I'm gonna probably be in the third one, which would
This
be great.
one might be a 9.5, maybe even approaching 10.
Wow, that is
Which
amazing.
says a lot, during how stingy I can be. So.
Finally, there is a God. I'm glad you all loved it as much as Super Mario did. Yeah, oh my
Yeah,
God.
this is one I would want to rewatch over and over. This seems like a really fun film to just.
I know, it was so fucking fun.
So yeah, I'm glad there wasn't any licensed music. I'm honestly glad we didn't see more of Mario's family or anything like that. I'm glad this was just pure Mario from the games. This was literally just the games Mario, like exactly the games one, but turned into a movie. Like the first one
Yeah.
wasn't really like that because it added a bunch of stuff that isn't in the games, you know? Like this one really just felt like let's just take Galaxy, bit of Odyssey, bit of World, or this and that. Let's just mold it together a bit, make it into a movie, add a bit more depth and backstory to some characters, and there you go. Like this was the one that felt the most pure Mario film. Even with the other Nintendo references, this one still felt the most.
I know, I honestly don't get what people are saying at all.
I don't actually think the third one's gonna be Smash Bros at all now.
No, there was no tease for it, really.
No, I can see them. I can see that still happening later on, but not the
Yeah.
third one. Like I still feel like next is just another Mario film, and hopefully the best one now. Because like this is the thing I want them to do next. Now I want them to tell like a really good story. Like
You could, to be honest, this is shaping up to look like the Sonic movies.
I see what you mean there. Yeah.
Because the first one's kind of the most, like, meh, there's not much. And the second one's awesome. And
Yeah.
because Sonic 2 definitely feels a lot more like representation of
That
Sonic.
is true. Like
And having Tails,
Yeah,
Knuckles.
Sonic 2 is basically the Genesis games in a movie. You know.
Exactly. So,
So,
yeah. Wow, what a fucking improvement, eh? I'm very proud
yeah.
of them. Good
I feel-
fucking job.
You know, I feel like this is what I wanted the first movie to be. This is what I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
So when I imagine like a Mario movie coming out now, that's kind of what I expect. So
Yeah.
I guess that's it. So,
No, I completely agree.
yeah. I actually fucking loved it. I didn't want it to end. I wish there was more. In fact, that's probably my only real criticism. That doesn't even count as one. I just wish there was more. Which is,
Yeah, to me, it felt so fast.
yeah.
Like that felt like an hour to me,
So,
and that just means I enjoyed it.
shit. Wow. Um,
We are
wow.
all very pleasantly surprised and very happy.
Yeah. Fuck. That was.
See, now the 40th anniversary's been celebrated amazing.
Oh,
It's like it was a fucking
Yeah.
peak movie.
Yoshi. Yoshi.
Yes.
Donald Glover Yoshi. He was great as well.
I don't understand how that's Donald Glover at all.
I don't know. He's just.
How the fuck does he do that voice?
I don't know. But he did it amazing. The Yoshi Island scene was great.
Oh yeah. Yoshi. That, he's so epic.
Fuck. Damn, that was actually really awesome. Fuck.
Everyone loved that. I seriously don't get what people were saying. How is the first one better?
I'm gonna assume what it is that the first one is kind of trying to like give more emphasis on Mario, I guess, and like decaying the whole idea of fathers or whatever. Which is funny because this second movie also has a father's storyline, but it does it like a fucking billion times better. So here's the problem with that though. I just don't like having attachment to the idea of Mario's family or DK or any of the stuff they were doing in the first movie. I just don't. Second one was just a fun time all around. This one didn't bog itself down with anything. All right. Like,
Oh, okay. Here's a thing of Moist Critical apparently not liking the movie.
mhm.
Is something you won't be saying if you see the new Super
Wait, what,
Mario.
Steve?
Cool. Is something you won't be saying if you see the new Super Mario
That doesn't make
Galaxy.
any sense.
But,
Apparently, when you watch the movie, you won't be saying "Wahoo." That's what I want to say.
wow.
Like what?
movie. It'll be more like a. It's not amazing, but it's not nearly as bad as a lot of people are claiming that it is. Well, I say not nearly as bad, but that's a bit too generous. It is almost as bad as some of the reviews claim. It's not very good, is the point. And this is coming from someone that liked the last Mario movie, even though a lot of people like to spit and shit on it for being like too simple and not, great movie overall. I'm just okay with that
Now that I
because
finally
it's a
like
fucking
it, they
Mario
also
movie.
look
I'm fine
bad.
with it being simple. It was entertaining, and I think it did what it needed.
Okay, wait. I just want to say, Charlie is probably not a big Mario fan. I think
Right.
that helped. You have to fucking
Right, yeah,
love
because
Mario.
that's the thing. This movie was mostly adapting the Mario games I have the most attachment for, the ones I most care for. So there's that. I mean,
Yeah,
Galaxy.
that's probably what
to
it
do
is.
to
Yeah.
be enjoyable for anyone, like not just for kids, like even families I think could go there and just have a good time. Like the parents wouldn't like be miserable. With Super Mario Galaxy though, I think adults will be miserable. Kids probably won't
Well, that's funny considering something, but anyway.
care because this is
It's a fun
genuinely
movie.
the movie. That's how a lot of people are describing it. It's cool. Is
Well, that's basically all that said. I don't get it.
Well, at least you can't say I'm just a miserable cynic anymore. So
Oh, all right. 3C Films.
The reviews
Oh,
for the Mario Galaxy movie are not looking great. I actually got to watch it last night. Is it as bad as they're saying? Let me start off with things the movie does right. So, for one, I love that because the first movie did all the setting up of the Mushroom Kingdom and how the Mario world works. In this one, you can just enjoy the madness. You
That
can
is
see Mario
true.
and
Yeah.
Luigi's brothers
And I
teaming up,
kinda like
protecting
that.
the kingdom. There's an entire montage.
Because I already know the whole
Creating
universe.
stuff
I know
for
how
the
it
game.
works.
I find it funny.
I think everybody
Um,
the reviews for the
How you thought the machine? What's it called? Mega or something?
Megaleg.
You thought that was the final?
Yeah,
It's the first.
I'm so fucking wrong. I know it was obviously the prison scene.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? They fucking showed the post credit in the trailer.
Right,
That's
yeah.
mental.
Yeah.
That's mental. Never seen that before.
Look it out.
No, it doesn't really. To be fair, that post credit didn't really do anything. It was kind
No.
of just showing Fox is still a thing.
I
But
didn't guess what it was implying, anyways.
Star Fox movie.
Mm-hmm.
Funny the back to where I was.
Things the movie does right. So, for one, I love that because the first movie did all the setting up of the Mushroom Kingdom and how the Mario world works. In this one, you can just enjoy the madness. You get to see Mario and Luigi's brothers teaming up, protecting the kingdom. There's an entire montage of them just recreating stuff.
Which
One of
is
my
fucking
favorite
awesome.
scenes
Yeah,
in
Some
the
people
fucking
call
I
it
love
cheap
that.
nostalgia
Yeah.
member berries. It's fun at the end
Like,
of the
really
day.
love
Speaking of
that.
fun, Yoshi as a new added member just complements the movie nicely. I was not only a big Mario guy growing up, but Mario Galaxy was my favorite game. And so getting to see all the Galaxy stuff
Until I
included in
played
this movie was
Sunshine.
really
I
cool, but
well,
maybe
that's
that's where we have to tame expectations because I do think it's only Galaxy in name because the movie is very overbloated. It throws a lot at your face, and it
I
leans
don't get
more-
this. I don't get this.
The thing
I don't
is,
get it.
I felt that I felt there was like, I wouldn't say it was bloated at all because
No.
I don't get I can't even articulate it. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
wanting to
I don't
build
know.
the Nintendo Cinematic Universe overtelling what could have been a really impactful.
What? They didn't really do it that much.
It was like,
All they did was show Fox and Game & Watch, I guess, and Rob.
yeah, come on.
Although I noticed something. I know you did. You know when they went to Gateway Galaxy where they met Fox? I saw Samus's ship in the back that arriving.
Oh, really?
So Samus is in this universe. We already know.
Well, not surprised. I find it interesting that Fox said that he was taken to another universe, though.
And the part when his thing showed up.
Yeah.
All the people.
No, yeah, no. What do you expect? The Fox retarded. Of course, you shouldn't have had the frog.
He is retarded.
Yeah,
I like how they
flipping.
actually said that.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, retarded frog. That was amazing.
When
And,
Toad said, do a barrel roll.
Yeah.
That was funny.
And I know you didn't catch this part, but there's a part where like the Star Fox theme plays.
No, I did.
Oh, okay. Well, that was sick as hell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I like Fox. They should do a movie.
I want them to do a Star Fox movie in that animation style, and even if they don't, I don't care anyway. But
Yeah. But in a
that,
different universe. Interesting.
yeah, they can have it in that animation style or not. I don't really mind.
And you know
but-
what I was saying by some of the movies in like 8-bit animation and shit?
Yeah,
It's so
This
cool
one
how
felt-
Junior does that.
this one felt way more Mario to me.
The part where they build Peach's castle was fucking dope.
That's Maker, right? That's the plot of Maker 2, remember?
Yeah.
Peach's castle's destroyed.
There was so much Maker like fucking references.
I know. I wonder if that means if they're gearing up for Maker 2, though. Because remember, their adverts were basically a Nintendo Direct at times. So
I know they were showing Mario games in the cinema
So,
trailers.
I'm
which was
surprised
cool.
they didn't. I bet they wish. No, I'm telling you now, they're gonna re-release Maker 2, but like for the Switch too.
And Wonder
Yeah.
Wonder
Well, they
shit.
already have that.
Why they spoiled Fox McCloud, Star Fox, as part of the movie because he's not a cameo. He shows up like halfway through the film, and then he's just part of the ride and is actually.
Not too much. He didn't. It wasn't it like as much as people say. It wasn't even in the final battle.
This is kind of a pretty okay way to set up a universe, honestly. It wasn't intrusive to the narrative.
I was expecting Fox to be in it more. So
Yeah.
I'm the opposite to what he's fucking saying. I thought Fox was going to be in it way more than he was.
Here's the thing now. Well, I admit now. My expectations weren't the fucking highest for this film, so because of all the reviews,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
complaints.
It's because it's good. It makes it.
Yeah,
better.
right.
It's the same with me as well.
Like,
I don't know. I've had a feel. I knew I was going to like it. It's just
I didn't
when it
expect me to even approach an 8, so the fact that it's at a 9.5, possibly even a 10.
I was looking out for like issues that I can fucking nitpick.
The
And bitch
only
about, but-
fucking thing I can honestly think of is that I guess I would have liked to see where Junior's like, Mario, why did you bother to save me? Mario, something along the lines of, well, something similar happened to Bowser, And,
yeah,
and
true.
like, then maybe they can say that for the third one. That's kind of the only thing. I wish there was a bit more there, but this one was just sick as fuck. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I just really loved it.
yeah. let's see what else is.
big supporting character. And he's fun and badass, and I think kids are gonna love him, but he does feel slightly forced. Like he's only there because, hey, with Nintendo and we got him. And that's where I think this movie suffers in the most, is you can feel the forcing on of things like that. Because once you remove a lot of the, oh, remember that? Or look at that, you remember that? There's not much story or plot. And I get it, the video games were never heavy on a story either, but this movie tries giving you some emotional stuff with like Peach. There's a backstory you find out with her, which I think could have been more meaningful if we took the time with the story and characters. And it's just a random bag of throwing stuff in your face. Not to say that isn't fun. Kids are gonna eat that up. It's just more of a sugar rush the movie than an actual meal for you to feast
I really
on.
don't think this. Like, it didn't even feel as crazy as people were saying.
No,
It really didn't. to
I
me.
didn't find it to be super.
I didn't even. Yeah, same. I felt just right, to be honest. Didn't think it was slow or fast.
Yeah, here's the thing. I didn't feel like it went by an hour. For me, it actually did feel like it's runtime.
I was
Yeah,
just enjoying it a lot.
Yeah.
It felt really quick for me, but yeah.
For some, that's going to be enough. I still had fun, and I can't wait to go see it again. But I also don't blame the people who walk out of this just really not liking it. It's a bummer also knowing Rosalina's backstory and even involvement in this movie is pretty minimal. With such gorgeous animation, the voice talent, and the open source with the lore, these movies have a lot more potential than they're living up to. And I think that's where you're seeing a lot of the people angry. Still, though, just my personal thoughts. The review.
I don't know. I really liked it.
I don't know. Take it as someone who actually did play Galaxy for fucking years on the Wii. I loved it. So
Yeah. Who was your favorite character in it?
Yoshi. I really like Rosalina. Probably the best version of Junior there is. Bowser was still
Definitely.
great. I like what they were doing with him.
I mean, the only other version of this is Junior. It's just games of him being, ow, ow, ow.
Yeah.
I'm Bowser Jr. It's kind of that.
Um,
He's not in any show or anything, so it was his first time actually being like a character, really.
I like Toad a lot more than this one. I did the first one.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, Peach was great. Better. I don't know. I liked everyone in this. Like, yeah, as I said, yeah, this could have had more like emotional shit. I guess it definitely could have, and you could make the argument that it should have. But and yeah, I feel the thing is that's kind of why I really wish they had that final scene where they focus on the fact Mario saved Junior, because that was the thing going on, right? Like they were building up to that.
Yeah, that is true. Hopefully in the third one.
Yeah, I think that's like my only thing. That's probably what's stopping it from being a 10, I guess. I wish there was at least a bit more there. That's it. But everything else, I felt perfect. So,
I
well,
want to fucking find a video of someone saying it's really bad. I'd fucking.
wait, I know. I know a good channel for this probably. I know SK did a video on this. He
Who?
did. You know the
No.
guy who made a video on responding to that guy says, if you like Brave New World, the brand new world, you're a piece of shit or whatever. He's the guy who responded to it.
What, he said it's bad?
You know the Brave New World video of that guy, saying fake black MJ and all that shite.
Yeah,
And remember the other video we watched of someone responding to it?
yeah.
That's SK, the one responding to it. And he made a video saying Galaxy is bad. So,
No, okay.
and I haven't seen it yet, so
Yeah, I'll see that in a bit.
I didn't watch like anything on this, any reviews.
I know this guy is, but he's saying
Mario Galaxy, the movie, is bad. Not an April Fool's joke. I already know the most common response I'll get to this review is, well, it's a movie made for kids. Did you expect it to be good? Yeah. Which is an even crazier thing to say when arguably one of the biggest movies in the last 5 years is an animated movie meant for kids that is actually good. Super Mario Galaxy movie has no real interest in telling a story. Instead, it's entirely concerned with jingling the proverbial shiny keys in front of audiences' faces and saying, hey, don't look behind the curtain. Instead, remember that character you really liked from that one game or that object or that world. And they do that for 98 minutes. Voice cast performances overall
Technically, they
are
don't.
fine. Chris Pratt is once again giving a 0% effort into voicing Mario. It is still shocking to me. This is the guy they chose to voice Mario. The best year is
Yeah,
actually
I still
Benny
would
Safdie
prefer
as
something
Bowser
that sounded
Jr.
more
I
like
would have said
Mario.
Brie Larson
but,
as Rosalina, except Rosalina is barely in the movie. That's a whole other issue. Funny enough, the best moment in the movie involves a character that's not even from the Super Mario universe, which is very telling. I also don't
Fox
understand
wasn't
why
the
how is the movie Super Mario
Fox wasn't the best.
movie is bad. Not April Fool's
Is
joke.
Is that what he's saying?
Fox wasn't the best. Come on, it was for me. It was Yoshi or Bowser Jr. They fucking carried it for me.
Okay, well, it was a good sign that I felt that like most characters carried it, which is kind of a good sign.
The thing is, right, I was kind of gonna like Junior and Yoshi either way, but they did actually do really good. I liked Rosalina as well.
Yeah.
You think I'm there? Was it a...
That was the most common response. Putting a 0% effort into voicing Mario, it is still shocking to me. This is the guy they chose to voice Mario. The best here is actually Benny Safdie as Bowser Jr. I would have said Brie Larson as
Yes.
Rosalina, except Rosalina is barely in the movie. That's a whole other issue. Funny enough, the best moment in the movie involves a character that's not
Best
even
moment.
from the Super Mario universe, which is very telling. I also don't understand why people, specifically fans of the Super Mario franchise, why are we pretending like just because it's Mario, there can't be a story told here? The Sonic movies, I think, are a perfect counter to that argument. They're not perfect movies, but at least they're telling stories that have some thought behind it, while also still giving fans what they want. The sad part is these movies look good, they're animated well, the action sequences are enjoyable. But ultimately, it all comes at the expense of storytelling. This movie's only focus is to give you Easter eggs and hype moments. Hey, if that's what you're into, then go ham. But I do think it's a pretty sad indicator of where big budget, big studio movies meant for kids are heading. All aboard, because next stop is Nostalgia Slop Central.
It's not nostalgia slop, you dickhead.
I've always felt that Galaxy was the perfect one to make into a film. I guess I was proven right.
Thing is, to me, it's like the perfect fucking Mario movie.
It's like
What was
okay,
that channel called again?
SK, just S, like the letters.
I don't know, like, to me, it's literally fucking... For me, I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah. I mean, I think
That's what the score's going to go
it's
for.
actually crazy that mine was actually even a bit higher than
And for me, Mario 1's like a 6.
someone felt.
Yeah, I think it was Annual Trap. But yeah, the first one for me was a 6, and this one was...
The
It was-
first one is like a 5.5 for me, or a 6, or somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one just addressed every criticism I had. And it basically ended up being the dream Mario movie I always imagined when like the Galaxy cutscenes would play or something, you know?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I fucking loved it. I thought
Maybe
it was peak
maybe
as
it's
fuck.
that. I got the same vibe when I watched the Sonic one for the first time. I was just like, holy shit, they finally did it. And
So Mario Galaxy's better than 1993 Mario?
well, as a Mario movie, yes. I'm still definitely in recency bias right now. Like, this is like the complete. Here's the problem now, right? That one has like nostalgia of being like one I've seen for years, and like obviously the old Mario shows and all that's mixed together. Like that's all wrapped together. But this movie does have a good chance because it's already adapting all the Mario games I played that I also have nostalgia for, so it's also wrapped up a lot. Um, this one is this one 26 Galaxy movie definitely way better as a Mario movie, and I guess the big thing is that I still prefer Bob Hoskins' Mario. Like that's probably never gonna change. Even then, I'll say now the big reason I'm able to forgive Chris Pratt's version of Mario is because they still get the character right, anyways. Like I still think they write him well. I just
I do
wish
wanna
the
I do want to
voice
say
was a
one
bit.
thing though. Bowser did not steal Junior's spotlight.
No, it
He
was
really didn't at
actually
all.
they both complimented each other a
Yeah.
lot. So
Like I'm just being honest now. Those two are probably my favorite like duo.
mm,
Like just Bowser and Bowser Jr. have just always been like my favorite ones. And it's the same with Sonic. My favorite one's Dr. Eggman.
yeah,
So it's like, and I feel like they've done all of the characters right. Mario and Sonic both did the villains like perfect. Like I think Junior's voice is good. The eyes I didn't even notice at all. Like I don't really give a shit.
yeah.
And his character was really good, and he was a fucking badass. He had his wonder modes. His fucking paintbrush was awesome. He fucking was playing Mario Maker in real life.
I
And there
know.
was actually a fucking like background of
Oh,
him and
oh,
him trying to impress his dad the whole
I
time.
loved
Like that's how Junior is. They did him perfect.
I loved Planet Bowser. Like that's basically just
Yeah,
World 8
like
land.
fucking Junior built all that. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I'm glad they went with the like competent Junior because it is Galaxy.
Well, yeah,
I can
Galaxy's
imagine.
always been my favorite version, and now this is my
Yeah,
favorite version.
I can
So,
always I can fucking imagine this literally being the same Junior from
yeah,
Galaxy
I'll give
because he fucking
these
builds all that.
movies this. They have the best version of like the Bowser side stuff.
Yeah,
Like all that.
Kamek is fucking funny,
No,
insane.
also, when you play the games, it's pretty much exactly how it is as well. It's just the movie to give them a voice, you know.
Yeah.
And
So yeah, this is the fucking best Bowser Jr. 100%.
so I guess the Nightmare one, I prefer like Mario's backstory in that movie, how he is, but how Mario's world works, how the Bowser side works, I prefer it in the new.
Although I do want to
If that
fucking
makes
say, you know
sense.
the place where war is? That's actually exactly like the Cooper thing in
Yeah,
Night Fear, where you go through a wall
I know,
and
right? That's so
it's
fucking wild.
underground and it's all like Coopers and Wart's controlling it and he kind of acts similar.
What the
Felt
fuck?
like a reference.
And the fucking diva. You know the.
They're devolved, but they turn
Yeah.
into babies.
Yeah, no, it's the same gun, you know, because in the '93 movie they used the real life Super Scope gun, and that's what Junior uses. That is the Super Scope gun as well, and it does a kind
Yeah,
of
so
the same thing,
it felt like they referenced the '93 movie.
which is wild. And if that was intentional, I love it even more. Um, I love both movies. I don't know which one I like more. One definitely has the fucking benefit of being one I've loved for years. This one I haven't even loved for 24 hours yet, but it's a good head start. So
Yeah, it was fucking amazing, man.
I don't know. Like one is definitely a way better Mario film though. One does have at least one thing, and that's just a better Mario. But the other one has like a better everything else. So there's that. So also another thing. Sorry, 93. Well, I couldn't really find any plot holes in the movie we watched. But 93 definitely does with the fucking handbrakes and shit. That's funny. Like that's funny. Like that is a plot hole.
What? Who is the monkey in Galaxy? Where's he from?
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to fucking be from Donkey Kong Jr. Is it? I actually
I fucking know.
I don't know. It's one of the old arcade games anyway. So
That's crazy to
supposed
think.
to be.
Speaking of Donkey Kong Jr., a year ago now is when fucking Mario Kart World shit was going on. Remember that channel that obsessed over Donkey Kong Jr. all characters
Yeah.
and wanted him in Mario Kart? Like, why? Why?
Yeah.
What's so special about fucking DK Jr.? Like,
With Mario, next games, I'm actually really expecting like a Maker 2 Switch 2 edition. Even better if it's Maker 3. I don't see that happening because a lot of the stuff they've been doing is ports. But I'll be happy either way. It's like with the Maker 2 port with new shit would still be fucking sick. So. I really fucking like Sonic 1 a lot. Mario's definitely a better adaptation of what it's trying to be.
what about Sonic 2?
Yeah, I know I definitely still like Sonic 3 more. Probably the second one as well, but it's close, so there's that.
For me, I'd say Sonic 3 is still the best,
Yeah.
but My Galaxy is my second favorite video game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost in that same boat anyway, so
This wasn't a FNAF 1, FNAF 2 situation.
no, this
It
is
was because FNAF 1 was arguably, like, for me better than FNAF 2.
yeah. No, the second one improved on so fucking much. I think a part of me as well. I was just happy that every single big criticism I had was fixed, and look, it ended up being way better for it. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely way better.
mm.
100%.
Oh, so I hope now I'm gonna end up liking the first one more when rewatching it because I know the sequel kind of makes up for it, anyways. If that makes
I gotta
sense.
say though, can we just not put Donkey Kong in them?
Yeah.
Just don't. Can he just have his own franchise, just his own movies?
Here's the thing with like Sonic 1. I love like the important parts, like how they wrote Sonic and Robotnik. Everything else is just okay, good enough. You know?
Also, there was a Kirby reference. One of the pink Lumas was doing the Kirby bounce thing when he's like jumping, and it was a pink Luma as well. So it looked like Kirby. So that was a nice reference to Kirby. Yes, I've heard. Also, we fucking missed in the Brooklyn part when Yoshi. I didn't see it. I didn't notice it in the cinema, but I saw a spoiler. You can see fucking Little Mac in there in his pink tracksuit.
Oh, so he's just in this world too.
Yeah, and apparently there's a Captain Falcon reference somewhere. Didn't see that. Apparently there's a reference to fucking Fire Emblem. Didn't see that at all. Apparently there's a reference to what's it called? What's Pit from again?
Kid Icarus.
Yeah, that. I didn't see any of that. I saw the Metroid one. Pikmin showed up for a bit. That was cool.
Okay.
So there was a lot of
references. Okay, and they just
I missed the Game & Watch was one you can't miss because
yeah.
we
I mean,
fucking
we
spawned him.
practically saw his origin story.
Yeah, unfortunately he died, but I'm sure you can easily bring him back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Him doing the hammer thing.
Mm.
I wish the score said 9 like it does in Smash. And he wrecked Bowser. I mean, he did wreck Bowser. Seeing Dry Bowser was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Because Dry Bowser's so cool. Dry Bowser's like something I want in Smash Bros. As like an alt skin for Bowser.
Why haven't they fucking done that?
Not as an Echo Fighter, as a fucking skin. Say Cat Letter Bowser, the Bowser tits from the RPG games. Dark Bowser, Fury Bowser. Please in the next Smash. Same with Junior. Can Junior have his own skins, but still have the Koopalings, of course? Put the Wonder ones in for Junior. Dry Bowser Jr. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Like if we like, and the thing is, they probably are going to put them in Smash, the next Smash, because of the movie. So we're probably going to see Core Bowser and Bowser Jr. Also, it was cool seeing Red and Black Mario.
Yeah,
It's like,
what that is there's a power up in Galaxy.
yeah, but there
where-
was two. There was one where he had a drill on his head,
yeah,
and then one where he was just flying and fucking.
yeah, there was a flying
badass.
one. That's a power up in Galaxy that you only use for one star, and it got in the movie.
No, I did know it. I did know what it was. I've seen it before. Well, one Luigi was a cloud. He was Cloud Luigi.
And Yoshi.
And then,
yeah,
yeah. Off he goes. And he went fucking flying.
yeah, Yoshi was perfect in this.
I loved Yoshi.
Yeah,
Yoshi was like perfect.
yeah. Holy fuck. I just find fuck.
Well, technically there is a bit of licensed music when Yoshi shows up. They
Oh,
only use the beat because the actual song has a lot of swearing in. So they didn't put it in.
I'm gonna forget that though. 'Cause
I mean, I liked the songs and it was funny as fuck.
I think
It was cool as hell seeing Yoshi do that.
I think they used like Earth very sparingly, and it was a good job. That's one thing this film definitely does better than the Sonic ones, I guess. And that's there isn't as much. This one at least didn't have any distraction from the main point. The biggest criticism you could give Sonic 2, and I know people did it at the time, is that there was too much cut into the human characters. Now that's okay with me because I like them, but
Yeah, that is.
I can
Yeah.
see how someone like that's
That's
something-
why I think I like My Galaxy more.
yeah.
Because,
And Sonic 3 had hardly any human character stuff.
like, I'm sorry, but you kind of have to. It's video game movies. You have to do like the most important thing has to be the accuracy, and if it feels like the game.
But here's the Sonic 1. I feel like it was scared to go full Sonic, you know? Like, just a bit.
And again, what the fuck are people saying this doesn't feel like a Galaxy movie? They went to so many fucking planets
Yeah.
and was in a galaxy a lot. There were so many references. You had the fucking Lumas, Star Festivals at the beginning. Like, come on.
Damn.
Bowser Jr. was the main villain. Like,
And
come
he
on.
arguably is in that. Well, it's just as much as Bowser, really. I don't know. They have, like, equal screen time, which is fitting anyways.
yeah, I do wonder how much Scream Time Jr. had in the movie.
Mm.
I'm very fucking happy because when someone said Fox is in the movie more, no, fuck he isn't.
Oh, no. Like, yeah, I guess I would have liked more scenes on Cool Planets, because that just would have meant more cool scenes.
I guess there could have been more Rosalina, but to make it more like Mario, a princess has to be kidnapped.
Yeah.
It kind of has to happen.
Technically, yeah, in a weird
It has
way,
to.
technically this one was more close.
Yeah, it fucking was because Junior fucking kidnapped Rosalina.
You even have them fighting in a volcanic Bowser place. It's
I wonder
not
what Daisy's gonna do in the third.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Daisy. We're gonna have the Koopalins. Like, what's gonna fucking happen?
I had no fucking clue what 3 is gonna be at all.
It's gonna be cool though.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Because to me, always see Daisy as the Night 3 movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they just say that's. I know it's supposed to be Peach, but they say Daisy. So
And it's still crazy as hell that they hook her up with Luigi. Like that's what
I know exactly, and that should happen in the movie. In the
Like
third.
that's
Luigi
the
and
biggest
Daisy.
impact that movie's had. Hooking up Luigi and Daisy.
And like it was cool they explained Peach more.
Yeah.
Although they did leave something as a mystery, and that's what attacked Rosalina to make her
Yeah.
put Peach away.
And-
Koopalins?
And why is Star Fox even in this universe in the first place? I get the suspicion that it's Master Hand or some shit like that, actually.
Yeah,
The whole...
perhaps. Like, yeah, what was attacking Rosalina?
Yeah. Also, you won't know what this is, but Princess Peach and Rosalina are fucking Boltzmann brain. It's crazy. And what that is, it's basically the idea that in space, if you have an infinite amount of time, eventually, somehow, matter and quantum physics will fuck around enough to just create a life form that can just create stuff around it. And that's exactly what Peach and Rosalina are. It just said they come from stardust.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
crazy.
Also, if you want to know what Boltzmann brain is, that's what Ego is in Guardians 2. You know? It's the same idea. He just came into existence from space. He created his own planet, just like they did.
Maybe that's what God is. I don't fucking know.
Well, yeah, that is one scientific theory for him. Because apparently in quantum physics, this
Oh,
actually
really?
does
Oh.
make sense somehow. So,
Yeah, that's probably it then. If God's real, that's how.
Yeah.
He just showed up because he did. But yeah,
So like they're fucking bottom of brains, which is fucking crazy. But yeah, they're like ego.
yeah, the best Princess Peach there ever was in anything. Really liked how Peach was in the movie. And I think it was good having Peach and Toad do their own thing. And then you had Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi,
Yeah.
which was good.
I was expecting Warts to have more going on. I didn't realize he was just warning them.
I kind of expected that.
Yeah,
Because of the trailers. He was only in one scene.
yeah, that makes sense, really.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, when they cut away, I was like, oh, we're about to have a scene with Bowser and Wart reacting.
Yeah.
Interacting.
Yeah, well, I told you I don't think Mario will even meet Walt.
Oh, well.
But Peach and Toad did. And Penguin Toad, Peach's umbrella was cool as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
And was very effective. It was cool how every character used a different item from the games. That was cool.
I think that's one thing. Everyone was in character in this movie. Like, yeah, I know there's Mario's voice, but he was still in character. So,
Yeah.
Like, that's something I can't say about the first film, okay? And this one was just way more fun. Like,
Luigi was better. He was actually in it. So, W. Luigi. And honestly, I think my favourite scene is the Mario Maker scene. When, like...
Oh, yeah, that was way better than the version of this thing from the first one.
You know what's mental?
I loved it when the Bob-Ombs came out.
I fucking heard people say My Galaxy had a shit final battle.
No.
And Mario 1 was way better.
No, there is no fucking... Like,
it doesn't make any sense.
I don't like the final battle in Mario 1 because it's just kind of dumb how the power-up is just right there. And Bowser could have easily grabbed it. And then...
And it shouldn't be in Brooklyn. It should be in Bowser's like fucking World 8.
Yeah.
Which Galaxy did.
Yeah.
Because Bowser had his own fucking planet. Planet Bowser. Guys, I finally made my own planet.
Yeah.
I did it! Yes!
I'll say this now. 93, for me, is a better origin story movie, okay? Like, I know that probably still sounds a little insane, but I just like it more. But the sequel is like a better Mario movie that would happen.
Yeah.
Galaxy would still be a perfect sequel to that, you know? Like, and yeah, I don't know, I just like this one a lot. Any of the issues in the first one just really weren't here at all. So, thanks.
And it was a fucking peak fucking movie, and we all loved it.
Oh,
I can't wait for the third.
Same now. I'm intrigued on what they would do because I really can't tell. Like, I have no idea what they can do. It's definitely going to be a bit more difficult because, like, they've kind of like referenced everything now. Like, and like, they're going to have to start going into deeper stuff now. They've done all the big stuff. They've referenced Odyssey and Galaxy and all that. So, yeah, I guess now they're going to have to go a bit deeper into other things.
Diabetic Eggwats. It's so funny that Don Quixote shows up for a little bit.
Yeah. Also, because he didn't speak and he was like doing shit from the arcade game, that weirdly felt more accurate. Oh, Curry, yeah. Oh yeah, should we watch that now?
Indeed. The Super Mario Galaxy movie is... I don't even want to say that sentence because it's wrong. The Super Mario Galaxy movie is a fucking peak and we all love it. But this thing says terror.
Oh yeah, Barney. This is the same person who made the video saying that Amazing Spider-Man movies are shit.
Yeah, Barney, did you like the movie? Of course I did. It was awesome.
Mm.
Yeah, me and Hydro loved it.
I know. I wish I was in it more,
Well, you showed up for a bit.
even if I was a fat
And
twat. But...
remember, I fucking loved the first one. So I adore this one.
Yeah.
I nearly kissed the screen. It was that good. Oh, I did do that.
Yeah, Mario started making out with the fucking
Oh, yeah.
screen.
10 out of 10. I loved it.
Yeah,
It was so cool.
yeah. I
Springtrap, what did you think?
Well, the energy was definitely fun. I'll say that.
It was amazing. And you know it.
Okay.
Me and Hydro loved it very much.
Yeah.
It was so good! Why? That was so unneeded.
Also glad he wasn't in
Fuck you. Tough.
it.
Just randomly through Wario. What a fucking hell, I can't get it right. Sorry. I'm Bowser. Yeah, Bowser.
Rest it on Charlie Day's head.
Yep. Okay. I don't understand how anyone could say this is bad, Hydro. It was so fucking good.
I guess we'll find out then.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I loved it too. And I'll probably be in the third one. Yeah, you definitely will.
Mario's going to prepare his pitch for It's your pitchfork.
My pitchfork.
Pitchforks. I'm saying it wrong.
Oh, pitchforks. You diabetic ones. Eggman, you loved the movie, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck's sake.
There we go. That's better. Luigi loved it.
Oh yeah.
This might annoy us.
Last thing, the final boss was fucking sick as hell. I was
Why are
like,
people saying it's bad?
I don't know.
You have fucking Dry Bowser. And Fury Bowser Jr. Is that what it is? Fury Bowser Jr.? It looks like Fury Bowser. I mean, when he's black and big. In Bowser's Fury.
Yeah.
Junior looked like that to me. It looked like, I don't know what it's called. I just call it Fury Bowser.
I mean, I think that is what it's called, maybe. I actually don't know what it's officially called.
But yeah, it was like Fury Bowser. Is that in Wonder? The
don't-
black Junior.
I mean, when he puts the ink on, it's something like it anyways. Close.
Bro, I need to play Wonder.
Yeah, and it probably will be played soon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Because
the excitement
because
for that
it's-
game is probably going to be stronger now.
Because Junior's like, some of the stuff Junior does is from that game, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they adapted like Wonder, Bowser Jr. quite a lot, so.
Mm.
The Super Mario Galaxy movie was really bad. It's one of the worst video game adaptations that I've ever seen.
It's just not true. It's just a fucking lie. It's not true. It's
Oh
not.
no, there were some parts that really just felt.
I'm probably gonna fucking pause so many times. Just fair warning. Like, this is probably take us ages
Yeah.
because I'm just not gonna agree at all. How? How is it not a good game adaptation? You haven't played Mario. Like, this is no fucking way.
I'm sorry.
It's fucking. And honestly, if the third one's better, then fucking hell.
Oh,
They what are they cooking over there? See, you know one thing? I've started to really like Illumination movies. Because I've watched the Despicable Me back.
Oh, yeah.
Despicable Me 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all really good. And I honestly, Despicable Me 4 is fucking really
Pom,
good.
pom,
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 pom, pom, pom. But yes, Despicable Me 4 is fucking peak. So, but Illumination's animation style is great.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe
It's so peak. Like, this is the perfect 40th anniversary. This, like, I saw a fucking tweet this morning that said, "Oh, Mario Galaxy fans have it really rough this year."
What?
How? They had the 2 games re-released, and they showed pictures of Mario Galaxy races in Mario Kart and said they're shit. What? And a picture of the movie. Like, The Mario Galaxy fans must be like fucking hard right now. I know I would be. Like, what?
Well, I know I am.
That doesn't make any sense. Are you just saying that because it has to be Galaxy free? Like, come on, this is the fucking best thing.
I don't even want them to do a Galaxy thing
Because it's already been
anyways.
done. They need to do
Yeah.
something new. Like how Odyssey 2 probably shouldn't happen. And Mario
know
3D
I've said
World
that
2 shouldn't
constantly.
happen.
I think the next Mario should be something entirely
And I'm
new.
fucking saying it right now. I think it should be Mario Maker 3, and it's 3D. It has 64, Sunshine,
Oh,
and Galaxy,
God,
and Odyssey. So you have 4 fucking ones, and maybe 3D Worlds, and make it fucking 4-player, please.
Oh,
That would be the
God.
fucking best game ever.
Yeah.
And Mario Maker 2 has a story mode thing where you can play levels, so they'll do that as well. You'll get to play everyone's levels online, and you're gonna make your own. It's fucking. It'd be my favorite game.
Yeah.
That would be my favorite Mario game.
And
I
it actually
please
could
make
be
this.
my
I would be honest. I'll be disappointed if Mario Maker 3 is 2D, and it's just the same thing, but they just
I
add
know,
everything.
if with that, it might as well just be Maker 2 with added stuff. Like,
Yeah, just do it in. Just do. How about what they should do is Maker 2 Switch 2 edition.
and then
add
later
Mario
on,
Wonder.
Maker 3.
Yeah, and then Mario Maker 3D, and you have all that.
Yeah,
That would be
they
so
could call
good.
it Maker 3D.
Yeah, Super Mario Maker 3D, please. That's this fucking Super Mario Titans game is fake. That's not happening, and I hope it's fake. It's fucking goofy as hell. I hope it's fake.
It probably is.
I'm pretty sure it's AI. So
Of course.
thing is, I saw someone say what someone showed it and it got taken down.
Oh, I don't know.
So, but I don't know if that's real. It can easily be fake.
Even
So I don't
if it
fucking know.
is real, I know it would probably anyways be good anyway. It's like,
It just looks weird.
Like-
It's like they turn really big and have powers and look like superheroes.
like
Mario Titans? What?
if it was actually genuinely gonna happen, I know Nintendo could make it work. So there's that, I guess.
Yeah, but for me, Mario Maker 3D, it would just be so cool.
Well, yeah, I'd still prefer that.
But like, Mario Galaxy fans,
A
should be happy.
3D Maker's like been my dream.
Watching that fucking movie makes me want to start my Mario Galaxy Let's Play up again.
Yeah.
Play Galaxy 2. Because I've like,
Yeah,
holy
Galaxy
fucking shit.
2, Galaxy 2 and Sunshine are like the best Mario games for me. Well, 3D anyways.
Yeah, because would you say it felt more like Mario Galaxy 2 because of Yoshi?
Yeah.
Is Junior's in both, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, Galaxy 1 and 2 are basically the same story. It's just the big difference in the second one is that Yoshi's there. So, also, Rosalina isn't in the second one as much, so I guess it is closer to the second one.
Yeah. I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely more like a second.
I'm glad that they fucking did the storybook scene now.
I honestly really don't think it's odd for Fox to be in it.
No.
I really don't.
I mean, the games were referencing their other one. Like, one of the Zelda games, you can fucking meet warts, for Christ's sake. In Mario RPG, you can catch Samus in a hotel.
Yeah, but if Fox is going to be in any movie, put him in fucking Mario Galaxy. This is his whole big. He fits in perfectly.
All of the references made sense in the universe.
Exactly. It
I
did.
don't even think they needed to say Starbucks was in another universe. I would have buyed that he's just hanging around here for whatever reason, anyways. But I'm guessing that other universe thing is setting up Master Hand, because that is
Or Master Hand in a movie.
like that. That seems like it's setting up.
I have a lot more hope for the future movies now.
Yeah.
I was kind of worried they all just be like the first, but again, it's just the first one.
Here's the good sign now. They are actually listening to criticism.
Like if they do a Nintendo universe and there's a bunch of movies, that there's a high chance there'll be so many even better than Galaxy.
Yeah, because okay,
Which is mental.
I will feel a lot more better if the third one is like what? Okay, so let's say there's this. Imagine. So you know how I feel about the first one compared to the second. Imagine if the third one is like that good compared to the second.
Mm.
So like, if they keep kind of like the Sonic movies, right? They just can keep fucking crazily improving each time. And I
Yeah.
want them to keep going. And remember, there is already the Legend of Zelda movie going on.
Yeah, I wish that was animated though.
Yeah, me too. Because it kind of casts the doubt that they can't cross over. I'm gonna say they probably still can somehow. Though.
Oh, that'd be like Minecraft then.
I know they honestly really should. Zelda is a franchise that would work in live action if you do it right, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, there's I saw this person on TikTok who was like rating all the video game movies, and he put Minecraft movies the worst and said it's a shit adaptation of Minecraft anyway.
Mm.
So apparently that's true. But
I mean, I don't doubt it.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Minecraft, you just have to fucking find it funny to like it and like the jokes. If you don't give a shit, you're either gonna love it or you're gonna fucking hate
Well,
it.
Minecraft just pisses me off because I have always wanted a Minecraft movie, but it ended up just being a joke. Like,
Yeah.
that's what pissed me off about it.
So I just wanted Villager News the movie. Won't even lie.
I'll accept that because here's the thing. That's coming from people who actually care about the game. I don't get that vibe at all from the movie. They're just using it, you know?
Yeah, and also, why is the Ender Dragon not the main villain? Like, I would have made the movie animated, and the whole fucking point is getting to the Ender Dragon.
Yeah.
Why is that not in it?
Story-
Why is Alex in the not in it and set up for the second?
Yeah. Story mode was a better one. You know?
Proper fucking lead, like it just,
Which is
and
funny
it shouldn't
because-
fucking be like humans, like live action humans in an animated
I
world. That's
really
so
think
goofy.
Steve should be the only human, honestly. Like I know.
Yeah, but he shouldn't even be like a live action character.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean like he should just.
Bro, the movie has to just look like the game. It has to.
Yeah. Like,
I don't
know,
fucking care. It has to look like the game.
Here's why Sonic got away with this. It's because in the games, Sonic has been in Earth-like places multiple times.
It didn't look weird at all.
Like think about it. Sonic Adventure 2 basically has like the military. It
No,
has,
a CGI character in real world doesn't look as weird as real people in a CGI world.
Yeah, yeah, because
It doesn't fucking. I know you could say, what about fucking like Marvel movies? But at least they make it look real.
Yeah, they found a better way of doing it. Maybe not.
It doesn't look dumb as fuck.
Like, sure, we can joke about some movies, Marvel CGI, but some of the really good movies actually make it seem real.
I mean, I'm not gonna fucking lie. I've enjoyed My Galaxy more than like all of Phase 4.
Yes.
The only movies in the last ever since Endgame, the only movies that are actually better than My Galaxy, is Guardians of the Galaxy
Yes.
3,
Yes.
Deadpool, Thunderbolts. That's about fucking it.
I actually liked Mario more than Deadpool, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair.
And I haven't seen Thunderbolts yet, so I can't even say anything. I definitely liked Mario more than Fantastic Four and Captain.
The thing is, you're gonna prefer Galaxy to Thunderbolts, I think, either way, because it's Mario and you don't really know Thunderbolts. But you're probably gonna think it's the best story, because it fucking is.
Yeah.
Because
right.
Thunderbolts' story is like really, really good,
Yeah.
and
that's
like,
a good sign.
and it actually made me like the Red Guardian. Like, how is that possible?
How the fuck?
Like, he was actually sick in it. He
Wait a
reminds me
minute.
of Bowser so much. I'm not even gonna lie, because
Wait
of
a
how he
minute,
is.
Wait a minute. It's the same fucking thing. Black Widow is Mario 1. And then Thunderbolts
Yeah,
is like the sequel.
The sequel, yeah, I'm being honest, Thunderbolts is like a fucking 9 to 9.5.
Why is that happening? Why
It's
is there,
so
like,
peak.
sequels that like make it doesn't really fix the first movie completely, but it's still like way better.
Yeah, like, trust me, you need to watch Thunderbolts. It is.
Yeah, I mean when we
It is really. It's arguably the best movie since Endgame. But can we just say every fucking movie that's a Galaxy movie are just sick. Galaxy plus Chris Pratt, you get the best things.
So, don't forget fucking Jurassic Park was basically here as well.
Oh yeah, because the dinosaur thing.
Yeah. No, you know that movie's every single Chris Pratt movie at once.
Like,
It's Mario, Jurassic World, and fucking Galaxy Guardians at the same time.
you know something really dumb I saw? Some people were saying that the reason people who don't like Galaxy were saying the reason why it's bad it's because Chris Pratt tweeted "Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk." Like,
Uh,
what? People
God
people don't like Chris Pratt because he said "Rest in peace" to someone who got assassinated.
Christ.
That is mental, by the way.
Yeah.
That is mental. That is actually mental. How can you hate someone for saying "Rest in peace"?
Wow, I don't know. The world is just getting so hate-filled right now.
Oh, like, if there's someone who generally just doesn't agree with any, I'm not gonna be political, no, don't worry. But like, if anyone generally just doesn't fucking like Charlie, like, it's still fucking horrible though. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Any normal fucking person would say "Rest in peace" and then say their take on it, and if he was right or wrong. But that's all I'm gonna say on that. But it's just it doesn't make any sense just because Chris said that. Like, fucking
All I'm gonna
Chris Pratt's a
say,
fucking good person. I don't care what you say.
yeah, like all I'm gonna say, there's a reason in Daredevil season 2 they treat Punisher as kind of the bad guy for killing people, even if they're bad. You know, like
Hmm,
you kind of get where I'm going with that.
I guess I haven't watched it.
Yeah, and one day you should because it's like
No, no answer. No, you're so dumb. Seeing fucking Paw Patrol, the dinosaur movie. What is that? The name Paw Patrol, the dinosaur movie.
They did not give a shit. That was
Paw Patrol, the dinosaur. Fuck me.
what the fuck?
That's.
The thing though, we're gonna see shit like that.
What else? What else should I?
No, that was the only babyish thing was that actually. Everything else was
They show a lot of Mario games, like Mario Kart World, the new
Yeah,
Yoshi, like Woolly World 2, I think it is.
I wonder if that game is good. I mean, it probably
Yeah, of
is.
course, Nintendo and it's Yoshi.
I don't know why, but the
Yoshi.
Yoshi games fail to hold my attention. I don't know. I say that even though I 100% hit the first one, but whatever. But that
Yeah, I
was,
can't remember what else there was. I'm surprised we didn't see any Sonic the Hedgehog.
yeah.
And they are showing it in cinema because I saw someone tweet it.
Yeah.
So I know it is a thing. We saw Spider-Man. Oh, imagine we saw Backrooms.
Oh,
That would be sick.
that's just too highly rated.
We didn't see Toy Story either.
Unless we just missed it. That actually could be.
Yeah, perhaps.
I have a feeling we did. I don't see that being left out.
Toy Story 5. No, I think it's good they left that one out. Shut the fuck up. I can't believe we're 6 minutes in, by the way. As him saying it's a bad video game movie has made me fucking rant. I told you.
I know.
This is gonna be so
this
fucking
is gonna
long.
take like 20 hours.
It's like every I'll try not to pause too fucking much. We need to let him
While
speak.
the animation is great and the visuals in general are impressive, the story is entirely vapid and uninspired. It's hard for me to describe what the story has to offer
Why is
because
Spider-Man?
it barely
Because
has
he loves
anything to
Spider-Man,
offer.
okay.
Most of the plot is focused on building towards the eventual
Alright then.
final battle in space and shoving in as many cameos or references
That
as
was
they
in
can
the
for the sake
movie.
of fan service.
Yeah.
It
which
showed
does a
up.
number on the pacing. There are many
Penguin was in
examples
it.
that I'll get into later.
Penguins.
This movie is filled with plot holes and does damage to some of its
Beach
characters.
World.
He said the movie saw plot holes. Well, let's fucking hear it because I didn't.
Yeah,
I
I didn't catch any.
No.
Well, and while this movie tries to be comedic to keep people engaged, I personally found none of the jokes funny, so it made it even more of a slog to get through some of these
No,
scenes.
I'm just being
And
fucking honest. This guy seems miserable.
It's Springtrap.
I'm just being honest. I just see it. But the stupid all of Banal Day is bad. The guy you reacted to is even worse.
Oh,
That guy's worse, saying you're a pathetic piece of shit if you don't like it. That's fucking dumb as fuck. But
parts that I
Yeah.
did laugh at weren't even by design. I was laughing because the writing was nonsensical. And in a general sense, the movie came across as if it was more so focused on advertising the Nintendo brand rather than telling a good story. So with that said, let's talk about some examples. With all of the characters, there's barely a story with any of them. We barely learn anything about these characters, none of them have arcs, or at least a degree of substance to their writing. The most substantive material we get is with Princess Peach, where she's having to deal with the mystery of her past and learns more about it as the story progresses. But even then, it's executed in a shallow manner. The movie kinda just tells us through exposition how Peach feels about her past, but doesn't really show this through her actions. Without the exposition telling us how Peach feels, you can't actually extrapolate that through anything the movie shows you. And after she says all of this to
The whole thing she did in the movie was trying to find Rosalina.
Yeah.
Does she what she was? How does her
That was like
actions?
the main.
Her actions was her beating the fuck out of ninjas, Birdo, War, and Mouser to try find Rosalina.
Yeah.
Her fucking actions definitely showed that she cared. That's what
Look at
the whole
final
fucking
scene.
movie. She was trying to find Rosalina, and then she did at the end.
Yeah. Then she meets her and they break out the glass thing. The Doomsday
Like
weapon.
what? That was the whole fucking thing with Peach.
Yeah, that was arguably the main plot. So.
Yeah. Oh, you had Peach and Rosalina, and then you had Bowser and Bowser Jr., which is probably
Yeah.
why they're the best. And then Yoshi's just fun as fuck. Mario and
Yeah.
Luigi were cool, and everything else was awesome too. I kind of just wish we saw Fox a bit more,
Also,
but we'll probably see him again.
yeah, it is technically advertising Mario. I guess.
How are you
But-
not gonna
but-
fucking advertise Mario?
The thing is, it's like every adaptation does that. Even the Sonic games really do.
Of course they're gonna fucking. I'm sorry. That's so pointless to fucking add.
Yeah, like obviously.
No fuck.
Yeah.
The '93 one didn't know, did it?
No, the most that had was at the beginning and the bob-omb at the end.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't understand.
Mario, this is never touched upon again until Peach remembers her past through flashbacks. And when Peach learns that she was Rosalina's sister the whole time and was sent away to be kept safe, there's barely any follow-up or conversation that happens afterwards. Rosalina says one line while they're hugging, and that's it. There's no meaningful conversation about their lives and how much time with each other they've missed, or even a questioning of Rosalina's decisions. It's barely a payoff, and there's no takeaway from this part of the story. And to be honest, there's barely any kind of thematic value in the story. Rosalina also has about 10 minutes of screen time, which limits their ability to flesh her out as a character. She comes across as a plot. Characters don't meet her until the very end. This is such a strange choice when adapting Super Mario Galaxy, where Mario met Rosalina from the jump. You actually get more from their interactions in that game compared to this movie, which should be more focused on the storytelling. At the very least, Super Mario Galaxy is a video game, and it's not trying to tell a heavy story. Video games are meant for player interaction. You don't have to have a story in these games, because at the end of the day, these are games, and even if a game does have a bad story, if it at least has solid gameplay, then it's still a worthwhile experience, because the gameplay is the most important part of a game. When we're watching a movie, we're watching a story told through visuals. So there's a lot more weight on the story. It matters a lot more when it's a movie, which is why it's such a failing that this movie fails to tell a story that even matches the quality of the Super Mario Galaxy game. Yoshi is also a nothing character in the story. He gets introduced at the beginning, and despite having no clear way of communicating with Mario and Luigi, he very quickly gets used to this and becomes close friends with them. That's it. There's no story told about how they get closer with each other. A better story might have done something with the fact that Yoshi can't directly communicate with them because he can't say anything other than Yoshi. But nothing is done with this. They just have them become friends and move on. Nothing is learned from Yoshi's character. There's no story told with his character. He just exists for fan service, which is a clear example of the larger problem with the story. It seems to prioritize fan service over effective storytelling. Mario and Luigi have basically nothing to offer with their characters. We don't learn anything special about them, outside of the fact that Mario likes Peach. Okay, that's great. Welcome to the basics of Mario lore. Outside of that, nothing is achieved with his character. There aren't any good payoffs with his character because nothing about him is really set up. At most, they have awkward exchanges between Mario and Peach, but that's all they are. Awkward exchanges. They don't lead to them actually talking to each other about why they're interested in each other or any kind of revelations related to this. At most, Mario just gets a kiss on the cheek at the end, but that's not much of a payoff, and judging by Mario's surprise, this wasn't a product of them actually getting closer. We don't see Mario and Peach getting closer with each other as the story progresses, nor do they have any meaningful conversations that would bring them closer. The first 11 minutes of the movie barely achieves anything. While it's good that they establish Rosalina's connection to the stars, and the fact that she gets captured to kickstart the plot, barely anything is achieved in the story. We learn nothing about Mario and Luigi when they go on this mission to retrieve Yoshi, who we also learn nothing about.
Wait,
What are we gonna learn about them from fucking going on a fucking bike to save Yoshi?
that they like deserts.
Like what?
They like
How is it? It's fucking the first 11 minutes.
well, yeah. I mean, okay, so
This guy's clearly just expecting a fucking Titanic movie.
the
Masterpiece.
Titanic with Mario.
That's.
um,
I just don't even understand what that means. Of like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? Remind Luigi in the desert. Like, what? I don't fucking understand.
I don't know. That was like the opening scene. That's like I don't know. I can't think of a good comparison here. I don't know. Just any like big action sequence at the beginning of the movie. It's like being annoyed that isn't a fucking fully developed arc already.
Yeah,
And
like,
like this first,
I'm sorry, this feels like fucking hella reaching.
yeah.
I don't fucking understand, mate.
I don't know.
Just get a 1 minute montage showing that Yoshi hatched recently and randomly explored the city. I guess Yoshi adjusted well enough to the world in a short span of time, and none of the challenges that would come with that ever come up, which is something we'd expect to see from a well-written character. But that isn't what we have with Yoshi. 12 minutes in, and the story has barely achieved anything. 24 minutes into the movie, we still barely learn about these characters, and the second act is already being kicked off when Peach and Toad go to explore the galaxy when their help is needed. After that, they show a montage of Mario and Luigi protecting the Mushroom Kingdom through a series of fights that reference stuff from the games. This montage doesn't add anything. It doesn't tell us anything about the world that we didn't generally understand. It doesn't tell us anything about these characters or progress the plot at all. It's just fan service. It takes up to the 30-minute mark to have Mario and Luigi finally confront Bowser Jr. The plot starts to move quicker here, but the lack of character building is going to be present throughout the duration of the movie. So even if the plot picks up a bit after moving too slow, it doesn't save the severe lack of character work done. What is the point of following any of these characters if the movie doesn't give us a reason to care about them? You can replace any of these characters with literally any generic characters, and the experience doesn't feel any different. For a brief comparison, I want to bring up Sonic 3 and outline how that movie tackles an ambitious video game story much better than Super Mario Galaxy does, even though the game's story isn't as ambitious as Sonic Adventure 2 anyway. The first 30 minutes already succeed in showing elements of Shadow's backstory and establishing his major character flaws. They're put to the forefront when Sonic and his team confront him for the first time. There's also a scene dedicated to setting up Sonic's arc in this movie about staying true to himself no matter what stands in his way. They also get the plot moving fairly quickly, and the scenes in the movie are actually purposeful and not just fan service for gamers. Sure, it has references to the games, it has a great action scene that is the ultimate fan service for Sonic fans, but it's implemented in a way that's natural and ends up complementing the story instead of interrupting it. That's the key difference between this movie and the Super Mario Galaxy movie. It literally stops the movie just for fan service. It includes characters for the sole purpose of fan service without doing any work for them, which makes for vapid and shallow storytelling. A pretty good example of this is the cameo they made for Rob. Rob is put there solely for fan service, to the point they forced in a joke about how slow he turns just to make the reference last longer. And so they can reuse the drawn out joke when Mario has to deal with the same thing. It's so clear in the presentation that they're trying to capitalize off the fact that they got to use Rob in the movie.
If you fucking hate that scene, you're gonna hate the scene of the sloth in Zootopia.
Yeah.
And he takes for fucking
Yeah, that went on way longer.
way
for sure.
longer. It was way longer.
Also, they didn't really repeat the same joke, really, because when Mario showed up, they showed Rob like being slow for like a second, and then they cut forward.
Which, thank God.
Yeah, but that's not reusing the same joke exactly. I mean, yeah, I guess it is, but it's not the same thing. It's not. It's not another scene of the exact same thing, just with Mario. You know, not like.
I don't really understand all the shit you're saying because
But yeah, Sonic 3 does do a better job at immediately establishing characters and getting the story forward. Yeah. Like, like I don't know. I don't know. You know, I still like the movie a lot. It's just, I think it was just too fucking fun, you know?
it was very fucking fun. Like
Also,
I liked all the characters. Like they were just really good.
yeah.
And I don't understand what the fuck his issue is with Yoshi.
Like,
Like, at all.
like okay, yeah. When it is funny how they, in like a minute, Yoshi's already their best friend. But I don't know. That's how that story's always been told. Really, Yoshi's always immediately just loved them, and yeah,
Yoshi was like the Groot of it.
yeah. Like, sure, you could have spent a whole movie on Yoshi, like, I don't know, but becoming more competent or more aware of the world, even though that's just the Mama Luigi episode from Mario World. But I mean, sure, you could have done that.
It's okay, man. I just loved it a
Mm.
lot. Like, if he starts hating on Junior, I'm gonna lose my shit.
The joke doesn't even make any sense, which leads me to believe that it was artificially drawn out. Why would this advanced robot in this technologically advanced universe have ridiculously slow turns? You'd think this is something they would have fixed by now, since they'd have to test these robots before putting them in the workplace. They then try to introduce Star Fox in this movie, someone I only know through Super Smash Bros. Brawl, so I can safely say I'm fairly neutral regarding his character. As someone who doesn't really know much about Star Fox as a character, this completely took me out of the movie. They went as far as giving him some kind of Spider-Verse-like intro when he's first introduced, just so they could milk another reference to another Nintendo
Come the
character.
fuck
Star
on.
Fox is not an actual character in the movie, he's just a plot device, and Illumination's way of jangling keys to the audience. He has no real narrative purpose, he doesn't add to the themes of the story, he has no character outside of being a reference to other Nintendo games, yet they spend so much time on him for some reason. You know what Across the Spider-Verse did with their cameos? When Insomniac Spider-Man was on screen, they made a quick joke about it and moved on from him very quickly. And the scene itself serves a purpose of world building, so it actually makes sense to show him here. When Spectacular Spider-Man was shown on screen, he was only shown to represent one of the canon events, and to establish that the Spider People also
the
found
fuck
it
did
hard
this
to accept
happen?
the apparent truth behind the canon, like Miles
In
currently
the
is.
second
Neither of them
Spider-Verse
Oh, I
overstay
haven't
their
seen it.
welcome,
Yeah.
and they serve a legitimate purpose in the story, even if it's small. That's how cameos are done effectively, without detracting from the pacing of the story. The Star Fox cameo is entirely for fan service. It doesn't contribute to the story. There's also a plot point where Mario and Luigi are turned into babies so they can reference Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. But this, once again, doesn't serve a purpose within the story. It's just another case of vapid fan service. There's no need for any of this in the story, yet it becomes a distraction anyway. For some reason, Mr. Game & Watch is in this movie. He's just pulled in randomly just for the sake of fan service. Luigi barely knows how to use Bowser Jr.'s paintbrush, yet he just conveniently poofs out Mr. Game & Watch. It comes across as so forced and artificial, just to have the cameo in there. That covers a good amount of examples as to how this movie doesn't really focus on telling a story, but rather it focuses on fitting as many references as they can, while they provide at most a bare minimum plot to drive the action and scenarios that contribute to the fan service elements. With that aside, the plot itself doesn't make any sense for the most part. The first glaring issue is during the Yoshi montage, where we see the cops are clearly chasing him and are close enough to keep track of his location. If that's true, they would have gone down the same manhole to search for Yoshi, and they would have found the pipe he went through. Thus, they would have found Yoshi himself on the other side, since he was hiding in the pipe this whole time. We then get a scene where Rosalina is shown to be imprisoned by Bowser Jr., but to briefly escape and free her Star Child, she uses her magic to break free. I don't know how she was able to do this, since the opening action scene showed that Rosalina got captured and couldn't fight back. So if she was able to fight back with her magic, why didn't she do this before Bowser Jr. left the planet? She would have prevented her capture and the capture of one of her stars. Once
they
Peach
take
goes
the
to space
lock
to
off?
help Rosalina,
Yeah,
the
pretty
Mushroom
sure.
Kingdom has everyone freaking out. They're crying, screaming, and attacking
They
each other,
fucking
and
opened
acting in
it,
complete
fuck.
disarray. Even though they're supposed to be running the Mushroom Kingdom, and were literally fine with Peach leaving the kingdom beforehand.
I'll leave for the Jungle Kingdom in the morning.
Good luck, Princess, for all our sake.
So why they're suddenly against Peach leaving the kingdom to help someone is never explained and doesn't make any sense, especially since Mario
Probably
and
just don't
Luigi are
want
there
the
to
same
help
thing
them.
to happen
Also,
in
the
the
security
past,
for Bowser's prison doesn't make any sense. Bowser can still leave the mini castle he's in, even if he's small. In fact, he escapes precisely because of that. He can run and hide anywhere in the building, and there isn't 24/7 surveillance on him. His only security was Mario and Luigi, who aren't present there 24/7. So why is their security
Just
this
keep the door
bad?
locked.
Why didn't
Fine.
Browser
The
think to
door's
leave the
shut.
building
How
at
would
any
he be
point,
able to
like
open
when
it?
everyone's asleep? Why didn't Bowser think to jump from a high height so he would take enough of an impact to lose the blue mushroom effect? They established that if you take a hit, you lose your power-up.
When you get hit, you lose the power.
Eventually, Bowser Jr. goes to confront the Mushroom Kingdom. Right off the bat, why have Mario and Luigi not used any of their power-ups? They should have power-ups on
When
them
you're
if they're
little,
literally supposed to protect
you
the
have like
Mushroom
no
Kingdom.
fall damage.
Yet they
That's
didn't
why.
use any power-ups against Bowser Jr.
In
Also,
some games,
Bowser
fall
Jr.
damage
used a
isn't
goo
even
attack
fun.
on Rosalina that covered an
Like
area
Mario
of
had to
the
fucking
height so she
stomp on
couldn't
him
move.
hard.
So if his
So
weapon is that
Yeah.
effective, why didn't he use that same ability on Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi so they couldn't fight back? Also, there's a moment where Luigi and Bowser Jr. are facing off, and Luigi is consistently dodging him. At the last second before Bowser Jr. swings his axe, Yoshi stops him. But Yoshi could have intervened earlier during this encounter. Why did he just stand there and do nothing?
He's just standing there.
Also, we see that Peach's castle is being sucked up by Bowser's ship. If Bowser Jr. can do that, why didn't he do the same thing to Rosalina's home instead of engaging in a useless fight? Also, remember when I showed the clip establishing that taking a hit makes you lose a power-up? Well, Bowser was in the castle when it crashed from Bowser Jr.'s ship, so he would have taken a hit. How didn't he grow large again? I know that he went into his shell, but he's still technically taking hits anyway. But even if his shell would have prevented him from losing his power-up, that makes Bowser an idiot for not taking the hit because he knows that taking a hit would allow him to grow large again. Also, why didn't Bowser Jr. just fly down immediately? He would have caught up to them if he did. They also try to have this semi-redemption for Bowser in this movie, and it blatantly makes no sense. So at first I thought Bowser was obviously not sincere when he claimed that he was going to turn a new leaf. We even see signs that it's probably not sincere when he has his outbursts and is even attacking Mario once he's free, though he's still small at the moment. Now this alone should make it obvious to Mario and Luigi that Bowser, the conqueror who literally took Peach and tried to rule over her kingdom, is not being sincere about changing, but somehow, some way, Luigi actually tries convincing Mario. He tries to get under Mario's skin, so he tries to slap him. This looks like an escape plan, but to their luck, Bowser isn't trying to escape. They establish that he's so sincere about his change that he's willing to take the heat from Mario and Luigi when they get captured by the Bee Kingdom and get charged for their alleged crimes. And he actually goes into servitude until Bowser Jr. saves him. But even then, he tried to tell his son not to kill Mario and Luigi because they finally got to know each other, when they really didn't. Bowser only became big again because he angered Mario, and his change in heart was before Mario showed a level of respect for him. So all of a sudden, Bowser cares about Mario and Luigi. All of a sudden, he stops caring about an escape plan so he can conquer everyone? Why would he change? Where did this come from? That makes no sense. I think it should be impossible to character assassinate Bowser, but this movie somehow did that. And what makes this even worse is how Bowser gets convinced to be a conqueror again. They establish that he left his son to boarding school so he can go be a conqueror. So when his son tries to finish what he started and tells him to do just that, alongside the fact his followers are cheering for him, he's suddenly ready to become a conqueror again? It's really strange that someone he neglected and barely cared about was enough to shift his perspective. Not to mention that Bowser is fine with killing his own supporters as shown in the first movie. It makes me wonder
Not
why
really
he even
typical.
bothered to change at all, if all it took was someone he often neglected to tell him to be himself again, and a following that he clearly sees as beneath him. He's also out of character in the final fight. He's fine with breathing fire when Peach is directly in the crossfire, when his whole obsession is with Peach. I guess he's fine with killing her now all of a sudden? That makes no sense. So instead of killing Mario and Luigi because Bowser suddenly grew a conscience, Bowser Jr. decides to shoot a weapon to turn them into babies, and instead of keeping this weapon that he clearly thought was of value, he randomly tosses it off the ship just so they have a way of reversing it. I don't know why he did that, outside of the plot requiring them to become adults again. Also, Yoshi for some reason tries swinging over to the weapon when he finds it stuck in a tree, when his tongue should be long enough for him to grab it, and when he lands on a tree branch, he tries to balance his way there instead of just taking it with his tongue. He wouldn't have to deal with the dinosaur if he did that, and during that fight, Yoshi allows himself to fall down when he literally has a tongue he can use to save himself from the fall. We eventually get the full reveal as to why Peach and Rosalina split up years ago, and the plan that Rosalina has reminds me far too much of how stupid Richard Parker was was in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Rosalina was afraid that their power would be used for evil because of some vague threat that they barely explained, so instead of going into hiding with Peach when she shares the same powers, she decided to leave Peach alone with the Toads and stay in her world, I guess. Why do you need to split up in order to prevent bad people from using their powers and to protect Peach? All they need to do is just hide from them in order to protect Peach. Not to mention that Rosalina can help protect the Mushroom Kingdom in order to protect Peach. And once Peach establishes a public reputation as a princess, what's stopping Rosalina from visiting her? She's clearly fine with sticking around at the end, so I don't see what's stopping her when she was fully grown and leading a kingdom. And I don't see why Peach doesn't have a problem with this either, or at least ask these basic questions that would come up. Also, during the final act, Mario and his team are clearly fine with sending the stars to go fight Bowser and his army. It's clear that they're willing to kill and conquer, and the stars are meant to represent the children in Rosalina's home. Why are literally all of them okay with sending children to a war zone when they already have their own skills and power-ups to fight against Bowser and his army, like they did in the first movie? Like, that's just completely messed up, and the movie seems to think this is fine. Nobody in the movie questions this. I also want to question the mechanics behind the paintbrush that Bowser Jr. uses. Apparently, Luigi can accidentally create Mr. Game & Watch, who's able to contend with Bowser. So, if you can just create constructs like this, why doesn't Bowser Jr. simply create an army of them to stop Mario and his team? This would very easily overwhelm them. Bowser Jr. later creates a construct of a dragon, and for some reason it attacks Bowser Jr. himself. Now, I assume the reason Mr. Game & Watch went after Bowser and his son is because it intuitively obeys its owner, which would make sense. But if that's not the case, then why didn't Mr. Game & Watch attack Mario and Luigi as well? At the end of the movie, we see that Rosalina and Peach are able to create a healthy environment out of a war zone by simply combining their powers. Now, come to think of it, if they can just create healthy plants like that out of nowhere by simply combining their powers, can't they literally solve world hunger? Why is this never brought up? Why don't they ever try this? This ability comes with some serious implications, and it makes it even worse that Rosalina didn't try to meet with Peach when she could have. Then the movie ends with them all figuring out that the castle is destroyed. So in response to this, they create a construction project to rebuild it, which includes all of the star children that live with Rosalina. So I guess child labor is allowed in this world, and that's the way they want to end off the movie? Sure. Whatever, I'm past trying to understand the story by this point. Now, I typically don't include this in reviews, but for some reason, I've unironically seen Nintendo fanboys freaking out over people simply being critical of this movie, to the point that I've seen posts like this. Like, come on, are you serious right now? It's one thing to say to ignore the negativity just to have a fun time, because it's totally fine to separate entertainment value from a critical assessment, and trying to enjoy movies this way is perfectly fine. But that's not what this is saying. This is saying, fuck movie critics, for even criticizing the movie at all. Like, what? That's just ridiculous. And I shouldn't have to play a video game to appreciate the movie. A movie should stand on its own and provide its own value as a story. That's not what this movie does. And this is coming from someone who has grown up with Mario games and has loved playing the Galaxy games. This is what I mean by fanboy defenses. It's literally telling you to stop criticizing the movie, and it's insulting you for doing so. I've also seen people say that it's a kids' movie, so people shouldn't be criticizing it this much, which is such an odd thing to say when great works have been made while having a young target audience. Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2, How to Train Your Dragon, the Spider-Verse movies, and Sonic 3 are great examples of movies that are geared towards children, some of which are adaptations as well, that manage to deliver well-written content. If they can do it,
say Toy
so can the
Story.
Mario movie. If I can defend those movies without appealing to whether or not they're for children, then why can't the same be done with the Mario movies? And I know some people are going to ask me this, so I might as well say it right now. Yes, this is worse than Five Nights at Freddy's 2. It's easily worse, because at least that movie seemed like it was trying to tell a story. This one...
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. No, it's not. Come on, come the fuck on.
No, I don't think
Nobody
so.
tells me he hates FNAF 2 as well. Really.
Oh.
It's come on.
Oh, God. No, no, not anymore. Oh, shit. Oh, man. That was crazy.
I do want to say one thing. I didn't notice that Junior threw the gun off.
Oh yeah, he did.
I was confused on how it was there. I thought it just someone fell.
Well, he probably wasn't expecting it to mean much of anything. Like he's like, oh, well, I've used it, and I guess.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a bit odd. I guess forced, but it doesn't like damage it too much.
I mean, yeah, it's not like oh, it's bad now. Junior threw the gun off.
Yeah. It's not like the fucking new Spider-Man show where a massive plot hole is how like the rest of the story even happens after episode
I
2.
honestly don't even think there's plot holes in this movie.
No, I mean, not really. I mean, I guess it's just little things if you take it too seriously. If you,
The fucking Yoshi thing is so dumb. Like, why didn't the cops follow? It's meant to be a fucking joke.
yeah,
It's just like you don't have to take it.
Mamma mia.
Fucking hell, it's windy. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, at that rate, you're gonna like if he watches Wallace and Gromit and the wrong trousers, you're gonna be pissed that the police aren't hunting down Wallace after.
Yeah, like that's just not important to the story.
Yeah,
Like, come on. It's just like it's just like things that are just meant to be fun. He just doesn't find fun. It's like, oh no, doesn't make sense. But there's a few.
Seemed
Just
like
like
it
a
was
minute left.
yes, this is worse than Five Nights at Freddy's 2. It's easily worse, because at least that movie seemed like it was trying to tell a story. This one seemed like it was advertising Nintendo products. This story made no sense and provided very little of value. It's already a stale, vapid movie, and it's not going to age well over the years. With that said, I have nothing more to add. Thank you all for watching this video. I'd also like to thank my friends PJ and Sir William for helping out a bit during the scripting process, and be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments.
I just don't agree. Simple.
yeah. I don't know. I felt like they were actually building a story though. Like, with Bowser mainly and his rehabilitation and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, I've even said my only real criticism is that I wish we saw the aftermath of that more. That's kind of it. Pong, pong, pong. One review saying it's worse than it.
This doesn't make sense to me. Some, not really.
That no way.
Especially after seeing the movie. But at the same time,
Yeah.
it's pretty obvious that a sequel to the Illumination Mario movie that grossed over $1 billion wouldn't feel the need to make any drastic changes or improvements to the formula that got them that huge boatload of cash.
The thing is, though, is that they did make improvements. That's been like my biggest takeaway.
Yeah, I don't fucking care what people are saying.
I don't know. I feel God, it's like I either fucking hate it and everyone loves it, or then I love it and everyone hates it.
It just, I don't fucking get it. It doesn't make sense.
Oh God,
I'm not saying, I don't want to let this, like, ruin it. I'm not fucking it.
no. Like
Been concerned with making good movies. I don't think that's a diss either. I think that's legitimately the sentiment they have when they put a movie into production. If it ends up being pretty good, awesome. If not, well, we better make sure it makes $1 billion. And this one obviously will because it's Mario. Anyway, a lot of people will probably say that this movie wasn't made for the critics. It was made for the fans. You want to know what I have? That the guy who wrote this frankly ridiculous headline about it being worse than AI doesn't? I'll tell you what. I know what a contour is. More importantly than that, Super Mario Galaxy is my favorite Mario game, and one of my favorite games of all time. There's such unexpected and, quite frankly, unnecessary majesty to this one. It's not only fun, it's atmospheric, it's soothing. It's a magnificent audio-visual experience that goes far beyond what's expected of a funny, bing wahoo platformer. And I didn't really have a ton of faith Illumination would do this game justice based on the trailers not really showing a lot of Galaxy stuff, and also the fact that it's Illumination. Again, I really don't hate this studio. I just think they don't have any interest in making something as beautiful as Mario Galaxy. But you know what? I think it would be rather pedantic to go all in on criticizing this movie for not living up to its Galaxy title all that well. Fine. They want to change things around. They want to just make a general sequel to the first Mario movie, but with some light Galaxy theming. That's fine by me. So how does this function as a sequel to the original Mario movie? It's not as good. And keep in mind, I'm being generous with saying the first one is good. I rewatched it recently and I liked it. It was cute. But in my initial review, I was definitely a little too lenient because the writing and humor annoyed me far less than most other Illumination movies. I'd probably lower its score from a 7 to a 6. It's still Illumination's second best movie, only behind the first Despicable Me. And I still think it's a
no.
Despicable Me 3 and 4, wow.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Is it just because we just enjoy them more than most? I think
So.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the style and comedy it has just appeals to us, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I just find them so fun.
For a while, it really works as a worthy continuation of the first film, keeping that same tone and level of quality intact. But then maybe halfway through, we'll start to get a little too rapid fire. We'll meet a new established character from the games who has like 2 minutes of screen time and maybe 5 lines, and then we gotta get whisked to the next thing. The movie seems like it's about to slow down for a bit and have its first nice moment.
Oh, cunts!
30 minutes. To the
the point where I forgot they were even setting up those character dynamics and relationships. But then the scene doesn't last that long, and we gotta move on to the next big thing. All the complaints about this movie refusing to sit still and always needing to throw a new reference on the screen are unfortunately kind of valid. Not so much in character cameos, though those obviously are in there in a pretty rapid-fire manner. But I mainly mean through entire sequences that exist to reference certain games. Like, you've probably seen in the trailer that Mario and Luigi become babies at one point. Why is that in there, you might be wondering? Well, I just saw the movie, and I'm asking the same question. It just kind of leads to a random-ass encounter with the Odyssey T-Rex, where Yoshi has to protect the babies, like in Yoshi's Island. Wow, I remember that game. It's such an utterly pointless sequence, which as far as I could tell, was added not just for the sake of adding another game reference, but also giving Yoshi something to do. He's there the whole time, he has some cute moments, but mostly he's just standing around and doing whatever Mario and Luigi need him to do. There aren't even really that many cute moments with him as the movie goes on.
I don't fucking understand how the first one's better.
Yeah.
That is so bullshit.
Yeah, Yoshi doesn't even get that much of that after the first
I'm never gonna understand that.
Galaxy's so much better. It's not even fucking close. It's not like FNAF 1 and 2. I feel like FNAF 1 and 2 it's fair if you like either one more.
Yeah.
So they're quite fucking close to it.
But it's such an unnecessary scene when the information Peach gets out of it could have just been obtained from any random NPC at the Gateway Galaxy. We really did not need to half-ass a wart appearance here. And the same is true for the Honey Queen, who gets a solid 1 minute of screen time, I'm pretty sure. I'm not asking for the roles of these characters to be expanded. It's quite the opposite, actually. I feel like adding in extra characters with unnecessary celebrity voices takes away screen time from the dynamics they set up for the main characters, as well as entire characters who should be part of the main cast. We'll get to her. Oh man, we will get to her. I'm mainly talking about Mario and Peach's relationship, which they start hinting at, but barely going anywhere with, as well as new elements like Bowser's conflicted feelings about the brothers. They actually do kind of an interesting internal conflict with him, and then they just drop it halfway through. A lot of people will say that I'm dumb for wanting the characters in this movie to have dynamics, which is insane when I say it out loud, quite frankly. But I'm only mad that they didn't follow through in interesting ways on these relationships, because the movie made it seem like they were going to. I swear, the first half of this is actually decently engaging from a story and character's perspective. And then it
I
just
feel like the
gives
movie
into a
was getting
scheme
better
with
as
a
it
bunch of
went.
game
Yeah,
references at the screen by the second half. But nothing annoys me more than how ridiculously dirty this movie did Rosalina. It gives me no great pleasure to report that my girl is barely in this thing, which is insane.
She ain't your girl,
She gets
motherfucker.
kidnapped at the very beginning of the movie, and she stays kidnapped the entire time. Brie Larson gets to say maybe 30 lines over the course of the entire film. I might be lowballing it, but that's what it feels like. I just don't really know what we're doing here. I mean, ignoring the fact that this is the Galaxy movie and she's the Galaxy character, why would you go to the effort of introducing this amazing Guardian of the Cosmos character and then straight up not use her for basically the entire movie? They even completely retcon her backstory and do it way worse than it was in the fucking video game. Like, it all hinges on her relationship with another character that she doesn't interact with at all until the end. I'm being vague, but once you watch the movie, it becomes pretty evident early on who this character is. And it's like, shouldn't they know each other at this point? What is their relationship in the present day? It doesn't make any sense, and it has zero emotional resonance, because we're not shown any of the time Rosalina has with that character, completely failing at it. The first movie didn't have such ambitions. Its emotional undercurrent was Mario's dad thinks he's a disappointment, and he wants to save his brother.
Yeah, I'm glad that was just left out.
And his dad respects him by the end. Yay! It's not high art, but that's all the movie aspired to be, so I can't really complain about that. This movie has so many pieces that it seems like it wants to put together in a more ambitious puzzle, and then it just throws even more pieces on top instead. You can see an interesting potential story in contrast between the way Bowser raised his son and the way Rosalina interacts with her children, but that would require the movie to actually use Rosalina. The Bowser Jr. stuff is kind of sweet. I do like the little puppet show Bowser puts on, but it ultimately just leads to there being two big bads for Mario and the gang to fight instead of just one. Once again, I must reiterate that I am only complaining about the lack of follow through on the themes of this movie because it attempted and failed to have themes. The first movie does not have any themes. It's just a big reference Wahoo Fest, and I like that perfectly fine. This movie is worse because it pretends to be interested in all that stuff that makes a film and its story and characters more engaging.
For
But then
me,
it turns out it
Bowser
doesn't really
Jr.,
care that
Peach,
much. Anyway,
Rosalina,
it might seem like
probably
I'm
the
really down
best.
on this movie,
Yeah.
and
They
I
had the most going on, and
Yeah.
Yoshi was fun as fuck.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion. Mario and Luigi were awesome too. I like them all a lot. I like the Mario and Peach stuff as well.
Yeah.
Visualize an element of the game in the movie world, like Mario and Luigi solving problems in the Mushroom Kingdom by checking them off a world map, or a pretty cute
That was
Mario
cool.
Maker reference later on. I don't think any of the fight scenes are bad. They're not particularly incredible, but they're decently cool now.
They're
I
fucking.
like the little
Come
montage
on,
of
man.
Yoshi
They're
as he was
awesome.
first introduced. There was a lot less licensed music compared to the first movies, so that's a plus. I shockingly
I must have
didn't
been only one
hate
time.
Benny Safdie's take on Bowser Jr., even if my girlfriend really doesn't like it. She keeps saying,
Well,
Bowser
Elle,
Jr.
your
doesn't sound
girlfriend.
like that. And yeah, sure. But for this
She's
movie,
wrong.
it works, I
She's
suppose.
wrong.
I also really enjoyed Glenn Powell as Fox. I mean, there's no reason for him to be in this movie, but since he is in it, I don't know. It was a fun take.
Why
on the
not?
character. He's kinda
So you're telling me
awesome
Fox is
stuff
better
in
than
there,
Gigi?
though. Like,
Okay.
the spot where they find him makes a lot of sense.
Okay, okay.
His introductory scene goes into this crazy montage, which is visually neat, but feels so out of nowhere and bizarre in the context of this movie. Ah, well, I still thought he was cool. I liked the Pikmin, but also their cameo
I
felt
like
a
the
little too
Pikmin.
drawn out and like they were trying to
Come
get
on, they didn't do anything.
No.
I have a little bit of self-respect, but it was nice seeing the Pikmin for a little bit, I suppose. Honestly, there aren't too many other surprises. I feel like most of the cameos and side characters were shown off in the marketing material. There was honestly no reason to show off the Pikmin or Fox beforehand. Those could have made for great moments to be surprised by, but whatever. There's another pretty cute cameo in the final battle that feels organic to the scene. And the post-credits
At least he
sequence
thinks
is
so.
honestly pretty easy to predict. I would say I was excited to see that character, but honestly, I just don't know if I really care that much after seeing how little Rosalina appeared in this movie. I just don't really think I have a ton of faith that they'll do anything interesting with the new characters in future movies. I wish I could say I was excited for a potential Star Fox spinoff with this iteration of Fox. That seems like a fun idea on paper, but then I think about who would be making the movie and
King Bob!
Yeah.
these Illumination Mario movies just feel like they're not made for me, which is fine. I'm not upset about that. Kids could see this and have an absolute blast. Though there was one kid in my theater who seemed very bored by the movie to the point where he was just playing Mario on his Switch.
The video
It's funny.
So many people in the cinema are annoying the shit out of me.
Really?
They found that one thing that Luma said so funny when he said Luigi's name. They all repeated it. They went,
that's true.
Luigi!
Yeah,
Like, everyone found that so funny.
really?
Like, just because the Luma said Luigi.
I don't what?
Look no further than Across the Spider-Verse or the Lego Movie to see films that take
I was genuinely surprised. I didn't hear one kid look, oh, look, Bowser Jr. SML. I'm just happy.
Yeah.
I've heard people say they referenced SML, but I didn't fucking catch that. That's definitely not true.
No.
I didn't like. Is it just because Junior and Kamek talk? That's not a reference. That's not. Let me see what the thing then, because I don't even
Those
know.
elements didn't really coalesce into something that could keep me entertained the entire time. By the second half, I was ready for the movie to wrap up because I just wanted to go home and play Mario Galaxy. And I don't think I felt that with the first movie. So yeah, like it or don't, I really don't care. Just don't harass anyone for having an opinion on it because that's an incredibly embarrassing thing to do for any movie, let alone the Mario Galaxy movie. Anyway,
I'm not gonna harass. I just think you're a bit dumb.
5 out of 10. Could have been way worse, but also could have been so much better. Definitely don't watch it if you're a diehard Rosalina fan. You'll barely get anything out of it. And again, I promise I'm a huge fan of Mario Galaxy. In fact, I'm such a
Okay,
big fan
maybe
that
this
I'm
is it
just gonna be
then.
ranking every star in Mario Galaxy
Bowser
2.
Jr. and Yoshi I
Said I was never
love,
gonna do it, but
and they
damn,
were
I love
like
these games
great.
so much.
Yeah.
stay
So
tuned for
maybe
that,
that's a
because
bit
it's
of
the
it.
feature of the chip.
I'm gonna have
Something this
bias because they
movie
did my
just
favorite
can't
ones
do.
right.
Oh well, maybe
It
there's
wasn't
Yeah.
like
Mario Galaxy
Well, yeah,
I guess
I mean,
Rosalina fans just
Oh,
wanted
yeah,
her
and
more.
as for an obscure
Yeah.
animated
I
movie
mean,
recommendation,
Fair.
I don't know. I watched
Okay,
Escaflowne, the movie
here's the thing.
All my favorite characters were in it. Like, did you know if the fucking Koopalin showed up? Oh my god! Actually,
Okay,
would have
I
been
think
insane.
I just feel like it's a good sign that I just wanted more of what they were doing already.
Yeah.
That's pretty much like, yeah, I would have liked if they did more with Rosalina, but well, you know,
Apparently, this is the SNL reference
eh,
when Bowser had the finger puppets, and it's. I don't think it is though.
no,
I think it's just a coincidence.
yeah,
I don't think SNL. I know. Excuse me, Nintendo would do that. Like, you gotta remember, it's their fucking characters. They can do what they want with them.
yeah.
I know it's like funny for people to say that, but it's definitely not true.
It's like if there was a part in the next Sonic movie of Tails getting pranked, and people are like, "Oh, they referenced Tails getting
It's just
killed."
like in Retard Season 2, when there was just conveniently a Junior, a Cooper, and a Kamek all in one scene. That wasn't even meant to be a reference at all.
Yeah, it just happened.
Like, I fucking swear on my life it wasn't. They just so happened to be all together.
Yeah,
It's the same thing here.
yeah. There you go.
This was so funny though. Kamek being a cunt. You're like, oh, Junior, look! Junior's like, can you fuck off?
He was like, "Pull yourself together, you dumbass."
And this shit's just so awesome. Bowser
Oh
and
yeah.
Junior hugging, and then unimpressed with Kamek. They're very unimpressed.
Oh man, why did they even keep him
Look how
around?
happy they are. Hee hee. Bowser and Junior are very
Yeah,
happy.
that was
Ta-da.
nice.
So I mean,
They
I just love
they
how they
did
did
that
them.
right. So
Yeah. Kamek's just watches. It reminds me of Agent Stone watching Eggman and Nefario have fun. It's the same thing.
yeah.
Oh man.
What are they gonna do in the third one though?
Who knows?
I feel like an easy, obvious thing to say is that they're gonna bring in Wario next.
Yeah, most likely.
I feel like he would just be like the water bit, if that makes sense. Or maybe he would be a main villain. I
You
don't
have to
know.
have Kooplins. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
I
me.
mean, probably.
They will. If you're doing war in second, come on.
The thing is that it feels like the next movie would just have all the main characters the second one did.
Plus Kooplin down.
Yeah.
A lot.
Also,
Oh man, the thing is, though, Donkey Kong was left out, so they might leave someone out.
yeah. The thing is, though, who would they fucking leave out? Unless they just do nothing with Bowser and Junior, but I don't see that happening. So
Junior will definitely be in the third one.
yeah, so what I'm saying, who would even be left out from the second film? And I mean, like the big Mario one. I can't fucking-
Rosalina, maybe.
Maybe, but
I
you
hope
never
not.
know. They might want to do more with her next time.
Not Yoshi.
No, I don't
No. Not Mario, Luigi, Toad. Obviously, fucking not. I don't know, honestly. I mean, Wart won't return. Birdo won't return.
see. No.
Mouser won't return. Claw Whip literally did nothing.
He existed.
I mean, that is just like
I don't see three-headed cunt.
I don't understand what the issue is with Nintendo referencing their games. People are like, oh, it's just there because to please people. Like, why is the fucking issue with it? Why can't they do that?
That's like getting mad at Sonic 1 referencing Hilltop Zone with the fucking sign.
It's so fucking dumb. Like, why can't they do that? Why?
I don't know.
If they does that because they reference something, does that have to be now important as shit no matter what? Like, it feels like it's just a fucking mandatory. And
I guess the thought process is if it isn't actively continuing the story, even though the scenes technically were anyways.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't fucking get it.
guess it just has to be that way.
Urban West.
Oh well. Well, I'm really happy that fat cunt didn't show up at the end.
Yeah.
Daisy's definitely better. So yeah. Like yeah, it's just there's for me there's no annoying dickhead in it, you know?
No.
Just none of that.
No, everyone was perfect. Like, yeah, like if I'm gonna go far with that, the only thing is just Chris Pratt's voice. But even then, the character's right. So
Yeah.
so if we ignore that, and we should anyways.
I think Mario's fine. It's not great, it's just fine.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Mario's ever gonna carry one of the movies for me. I'm
Yeah.
just being honest. Like for me personally, Bowser and Bowser Jr. and Yoshi carried this fucking movie. So that's just me personally. And the thing is,
Yeah.
I would have been honest if I didn't like what they did with Junior because like, it's kind of a thing where I'm either going to love it or hate it. Because if it's wrong, I'm like, oh, someone I really liked, you didn't do right. But if it's something I do like and they do it right, it's going to make me love it even more.
Yeah.
So, got fucking lucky. Also, that got referenced.
I know.
Which was fucking sick. Like, the whole them going through a world of the levels helping people.
Yeah.
It's so fucking peak. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm going 9.5 out of 10. Even though watching reviews saying it's bad, it's making me love it more. I don't care. 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
There's literally just small fucking things. And I wish it was longer. That's what she said. And I agree. I wish Junior did be like, oh, you saved me at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
And more Rosalina.
I guess. Yeah. I think the only real thing. I guess I wish I could have had more scenes of some more with Mario and Peach. But to be honest, though, Peach kissing Mario on the cheek was basically saying enough.
Yeah, that I'm glad that was there because
Also-
that always. Oh, the letter was cool. That was a cool reference to 64. Peach sending a letter and calling her a mustache. That was very nice.
I feel like, yeah, actually, I don't think the film needs to make it any more obvious. Mario and Peach are gonna get together.
100%, and they should, and it's gonna be very cool.
Yeah.
Peach was definitely a lot more enjoyable in this.
Genuinely surprised they actually made a Mario and Peach likable, the way they did, and you know,
Mm.
like,
And it had to be done.
just I feel like most people are gonna end up making a Mario and Peach relationship kind of boring and dull. I feel like they wouldn't though.
The thing, one thing I can tell is I'm just gonna love these movies a lot more than most.
Yeah,
Most are just gonna be like, ugh.
I'm already in a Mario mood, so that helped a lot. So
Yeah. The thing is I was expecting it to kind of be the same as the first, but just more fun.
yeah. But to be honest, it took what I liked the most about the film and completely ditched all the stuff I didn't like. So I just want to see what they were doing right more in the third.
And honestly, I have a feeling Mario 3 is gonna be better.
Yeah,
I have a feeling they're gonna do it.
The third one is the final test now. If they improve a lot, then they
yeah, for me, Sonic 3 is still the best video game movie.
Yeah.
Second, Mario Galaxy, and then third's probably Sonic 2. And then for me, I would probably go Five Nights at Freddy's 1.
Mm,
I don't know, I really like Five Nights at Freddy's 1.
yeah.
A lot more than most.
I kept thinking of it.
Look at the Wii.
Yeah, I like that. I still might like Sonic 2 a bit more, to be honest, but
It's close with me.
I need to refill my drink. That's annoying. I didn't think it was that bad.
So the spring drop.
God, it ended up being fucking melted.
The only drink I've had today is just this. In the annual cinema. The
The cinema.
cinema and
Thing is, I just don't want to be like too harsh on it now, because like, I mean, okay, with like Sonic 1, what was the arc there? I guess. Like, if we're gonna compare it to Sonic 3, what was? I guess it was just.
Yeah, but we shouldn't compare Mario Galaxy to Sonic 3. We should compare it to Sonic 2
True.
because it's a sequel.
Yeah.
It's just how it is. So for me, compare Mario 1, Sonic 1, Sonic 1, that. Sonic
Yeah.
1, the battles of the first. But with Mario Galaxy and Sonic 2,
That is.
it's hard. Thing is, I know it might be a bit of recency bias, which is why I'm kind of on the
Yeah,
fence.
I know.
I think I'm just going to tie him for now.
Yeah.
The thing is, I do want to say, I used to originally think Mario 1 and Sonic 2 was tied, but rewatching them, I don't think that.
Yeah.
But I did for a bit of time, but that's not true now. Rewatching the Sonic films made me like them way more than I did even beforehand. So,
I already predict though that Sonic 4 is gonna be my new favorite though. Like when that comes
perhaps,
out.
I
Like,
think they're going to top Sonic 3.
Yeah, because they already have all the ingredients.
But, you know, Chaos is definitely being in it. 100%.
Yeah, and
Like, every fucking poster made about it says Chaos in it, and it says Chaos is coming and shit.
yeah. Well,
Chaos after Adventure 2 is funny.
yeah. Well, the thing is, they just wanted to get the shadow, so
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. What's he doing? It kind of annoys me how many people don't like it. But,
I feel like
whatever.
I think
Not gonna stop me, Grommets, because they said about FNAF 2.
the thing I'm seeing, I think people are just getting sick of video game movies. Like
Already.
so, yeah, like it didn't take long.
Christ. Well, people just have to deal with it because they've only just getting started, which makes me very happy to know.
Listen, it's a good sign at least that the Sonic ones are always getting better, and the
And the Mario,
ones,
yeah.
and the Mario ones now. So, if all goes well, we can't also forget that Angry Birds 2 also improved, but
Yep.
which was also. Oh wait, it was like that. It was in the end. It was a big.
Yeah, but Mario Movies 1's probably better than Angry Birds 1.
Oh, probably, but
Yeah, that's coming from me.
but I do want to rewatch Angry Birds. Like,
I'll be honest, it is funny.
yeah,
I like
especially
it.
that it's April now. We need to watch Angry
Yep.
Birds. Yeah,
And also, Despicable Me 4 is like amazing as well.
yeah.
I just really like Illumination right now.
I don't. I feel like there was like so
I know.
many funny gags, and they were always trying new things.
Like,
Yeah, I admit none of them was like fucking good as Despicable Me 1. Like Despicable Me 1 is almost as good as like an early 2000s Pixar movie at times. Like it's like on that level.
yeah, that one's like really good.
Like
I'm gonna do a video.
like sure.
Actually, I'm also gonna do this.
Okay.
It's kind of lagging a bit. I haven't noticed the whole time because it's been on one frame.
No.
So it's like,
Yeah.
might have been doing it the whole time.